Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Tiny Rogues. I've been enjoying coming back and playing a new set of Tiny Rogues runs. Have we won with everyone? No, we need the Paladin, we need the Samurai, we need the Monk. I've never really rolled a melee build. We need the Dancer, and then we need to do more as Chaos in order to get achievements, I think. I want to do the Paladin. 30 to 40 radiant damage per maximum point of armor you have, and in theory, this could be a lot of extra damage for free if you can synergize into it with like a bow or something, like a multi-shot bow. Let's do a run, shall we? Milt Thompson says, I did a doppelganger run on Tiny Rogues, had 10 companions and an asteroid defense scepter. I haven't had too many companions in Tiny Rogues because the companions all seem to be pretty like bad. Please. I think the most companions I had, it was either, we'll definitely do this. It was either the Necromancer or the Druid, I forget. Primary attack deals damage, it's just a hammer, a mace. Fully repairs armor on entering a floor, recovers a heart whenever you repair your armor, and fully repairs armor on entering a floor. So we have 2 armor from our Paladin set. We can get more. Recover 2 hearts when you enter a new floor. Apparently we just have all of the HP in the entire freaking game. And you know what, that's fine. But we want to get as much armor as we can because that will buff our damage, it'll buff the, okay, I guess we're being a very intelligent Paladin today. You might as well hold this. We want to scale the amount of armor that we have. Although now that we have 6 intelligence in 2 rooms, I am thinking, okay, we're gonna get 2 keys too. What is with the luck? Am I just like the luckiest player of this game ever? That might actually be the case. I feel like it's a little bit quiet. Hold on, I gotta crank it up. Yeah, there we go. Shop, I have no money and I must purchase. I mean, this would be the time to get auras and then also that one, we have 7 in now, that one piece of equipment that gives you a whole bunch of armor and also better auras, like double aura range or whatever it is. That would be cool. I don't know why on the first floor, the money drops are always 10. It's not 10 to 15. Maybe getting 15 would be a little bit overpowered in the early game. I don't know, it just feels weird. I'll take my 1 key. Let's get some gloves. There's a Druid Doppel. The wolves got so leveled they were giving 60% damage. I should play as the Druid again in Tiny Rogues, because it was a fun run the one time I did it, because it is focused around companions. And I think, I can't remember if I played that run before or after they added a whole bunch of additional companion granting items, like companion damage, companion speed, and stuff like that. Can't remember. Nambi says, have you tried the achievement for not using any weapons? I think that would be when I actually play with the, or play as the monk, because the monk or the esper could probably do that. Faster tick rate while moving, invincibility after taking damage, grants thrusting damage to melee attacks. What's interesting is that this is more damage than the 30 to 40 radiant, so that's kind of interesting. Mana Flux additionally grants chance for magic attacks to repeat. Well, I don't have magic attacks, but that would be really fun. 25% repeat on magic attacks is actually pretty good. If you have Mana Flux, the charm is also really good. But I gotta be honest, the shield is pretty nice as well. I'll just take the charm. Not very good equipment. Let's move on. Thank you for the HP. I don't think we got any like additional benefits for overhealing, because I think it's when you use your flask, it repairs armor. Is that correct? That might be a different piece of equipment now that I think about it. I guess radiant damage is super effective against bones. Aura. So on melee attacks, shield bash, ancestral goat, guaranteed crushing hit, guaranteed ruthless hit, aura, or repeat attacks. I don't know, I kind of like aura. I know we've taken this in the past, but I kind of like it now because we are hoping to get that armor piece, but then also we are generally roughly this far away from enemies to hit him with the hammer anyways. You might as well have an aura, right? Aura, aura, aura. Poison throwing knives, happy poison throwing knives, crystal flail, eggs +1. I'll take the ranged equipment, I think. Now we have a little bit more range. This is probably, it's either health, stamina, magic, or it is strength, dexterity, intelligence. I will take the strength. No, it's equip load capacity. Also pretty good. I do wish you could like preview what you're getting from these though. Because sometimes I wonder what would be the best option, and then I've already taken an option. But like the benefit of being the Paladin is that it's not radiant damage to melee attacks as our like class benefit. It's just radiant damage to all attacks. It doesn't matter if it's ranged, melee, or magic. So right now these throwing knives are actually doing quite a good job. All weapons drain mana. That's really good. They profit from stat bonuses from mana. Maybe we could make like an intelligence synergy here. Yeah? You think? You think? I would like dice, please. Maybe I should have taken that piece of equipment that was like, your magic draining attacks have a chance of repeating. Now we have all of our attacks are mana draining attacks. What is our morality? +1. So we can pretty much do whatever we want. Maximum stacks of shock. Shock is terrible. Potions bounty. What do we got? What do we got? Evade block. That's not armor though, which is what we need. Bombs, 1 candy. Toxic scepter. Unlucky hit with this weapon trigger a poison burst, dealing poison damage. Razor wand or wisp wand. I mean, I kind of like what we have right now. I don't want to spend money on those. So yes, I'm gonna just become a little bit more evil. We'll work around that in the future. I'm gonna sell the Crusader Mace, and I think we're good. I'm gonna sell the tent. The tent is just trash. Trash tent. Mason says, I got toast and a drink. I have coffee that tastes like French toast because I have a French toast flavoring that I added to my coffee, which I regret because it is too powerful. It tastes like I am drinking a cup of toast. French toast, that is. Although now I just really want French toast. It's a lot of money. A melee weapon or a charm? Give me a charm, please. For a second, I had to question, what's giving him the lightning aura or the lightning damage? And I'm like, oh, duh. I have a lightning aura, duh. Duh. Increased magic find. Increased movement speed pops a balloon when taking damage. Presumably then it goes to 20-10-0. Ashen Rand says, I want that coffee. It's pretty good, but it's far too sweet for what I normally like. On poison tick, inflict corrosion. Takes more damage to armor. Increased damage per block you have. Take the magic find. Evil shop, good shop. Evil shop, good shop. We go evil way more often than good, so let's go good shop. Increased ranged damage, elemental damage, and intelligence. I can buy all 3 of these. There is always hope. Oh, thank you for repairing my armor. So what do we want? We don't need equip load capacity right now. We are using a ranged weapon. We could go for intelligence, I guess. We could go for elemental damage. Poison is an elemental damage type, so sure. It buffs it decently enough. Radiant, though, is not an elemental damage type. Wow, we have so many charms. What the heck? But, you know, buffing the elemental damage type does mean that the enemies will take not only more damage from the primary shot, but they'll take more poison damage every tick as well. So we'll do it. I'll add it. I'll equip it for now. +1 intelligence, +1 soul heart. I mean, I'm gonna be the smartest paladin. What is a smart paladin? Is that like a Templar? I'm not a big D&D person. I don't know the classification. Diamond armor, +3 armor. Well, I mean, that's a lot of damage, although we are incredibly slow. Not even 1 muscle charm will save us from the 100 equip load. We're gonna have to come back to this later. I'm hoping that we can get things like plus power, like plus power for soul hearts. Then we can just stack up soul hearts, get power, increase the aura. There you go. Increase stats granted by mana to mana draining weapons. Primary attacks give rage. That is pretty good. Increase stats granted by mana to mana draining weapons. I mean, we have the accessory, but we tend to not use it all the time because we're gonna probably find more damaging accessories later. Like if I get something that is guaranteed crushing hits, I will probably take it. But 100% increased stats granted by mana to mana draining weapons is an immediate damage up. And we have 16 intelligence. %14 more damage by default. So that would probably go to 28% more damage. I'm re-rolling. I want more. Equip load capacity is halved. No. Aura. Yes. I'll take another aura. Hey, Sherbet, welcome. How are you doing today? What's going on? Welcome to Tiny Rogues. I want to re-roll these. Ooh, yeah, I'll take random consumables. It could be anything, even a bomb. Instead, it's a soul heart and a gift box, which gives me bombs and keys, and a soul heart. That's pretty good. And I think the tavern is what I want. I have plenty of keys. Let's check out the black market. Increase movement speed. Curse. +4 seconds of invincibility after taking damage and adds your invincibility duration after taking damage to the duration of your status effects. No! Armor charm! Hey! I don't have the souls for that, let's be honest. Increase damage at close range, but reduces damage at far range. How would this work with the Dragoon? Would you just have 0 damage? Close range is the red ruler, far range is the green ruler. Good to know, good to know. Sherbet says, long shift coming up. What do you do for a living, Mr. Ice Cream? Tommy guns. Money guns. Attack speed per gold you have up to 500%, huh? Coffee shop, 7.5 hour shift. I'm sure you're gonna be up on your feet all day, so that sucks, but 7 hour shift, you know, all things considered, it's not that bad. I'm not saying you don't have the right to complain. Absolutely complain to me all you want, but I've said it in the past, I'll say it again. One of my favorite jobs was when I worked in a restaurant. It was just so satisfying every day to come in, clock out, after a job well done, after a day well done, and it was a good time. Kind of miss it sometimes. Be watching the stream and you got a chair. Don't let your boss hear that. Let's get some dice. I will show you my weapon. Yikes, not the best weapon. Well, I should have maybe kept something else. I don't think there's anything I want from the shop. The Tommy gun is kind of interesting, but we already have, I think, a good enough weapon. If I buy the money gun, I could use this to get a free upgrade, but we could just do that at the blacksmith at some point in the future, so I think right now I'm just going to leave. Could also re-roll, but I don't think there's anything that we want to re-roll from the shop. Let's go to the shop instead. Oh, I guess we could get some booze. But I'm gonna go to the shop. I'm glad I saved my money. Blowgun, cannon. I don't think that's a cannon. Silver serpent ring. Can't buy that and the meat. We're buying the meat. Stay safe, kid. I do love that damage over time. Magic weapon or an accessory? Give me a magic weapon. It's a steel chair and Sherbet has watched wrestling. Yesterday, my boss let me have a margarita on the clock. Another benefit to working in a restaurant is you get to eat on the menu. Oh, and my boss made a mean chicken broccoli Alfredo. Oh, it's like the most delicious one I've ever had. Oh, and now I'm hungry. As a secondary attack, shoot leaves, inflicts nettles, increase the effect of debuffs, Ivy Scroll, Druid Bible, Blacksmith Hammer, Toady Plague Scroll. Inflict Companion Sign, increase damage from companions, oh baby. More damage from weapon upgrade levels, Blacksmith Hammer. How much do you think we could level up the Blacksmith Hammer? ELMK, welcome to the stream. How you doing? What's up? I'm having a good time on this run so far. We have a very strangely intelligent Paladin. So I'm just doubling down on bad decisions, I guess. No, I think I still prefer the throwing knives. Because it says primary attack deals 273 to 299. I believe that's per knife, and I shoot 3 at a time, so the damage is actually pretty good. Plasma cannon. Ooh, it's pretty good. Snow Angel. Deals cold damage and inflicts Snowbrand. Deals 100% cold damage as fire damage. Interesting, I don't think I've ever seen that one before. And then Vile Thorn for more poison damage. Mason says, I used to work in a hotel and I had to do weddings. You see, that sounds like it sucks, because I'm sure it's full of entitled people. We do the cannons all the time. Let's try the Snow Angel, Snow Angel. We can't equip the shield at the same time. Not that we really need it. Let's give it a shot. Chocolate. Just give me the gold. It doesn't home. It does really good damage because of the fact that basically if you hit for 1,000, it then does 2,000 DPS of fire damage. That's kind of nice. Like as soon as I hit something, they're dead. Dead, 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 dead. This guy's a little bit tanky. He might not be dead. I do like it. The Separator. 100% ruthless hit chance. And the White Robe. Shrine status effects are permanent. That's an interesting one, because a lot of the shrine status effects kind of suck. So if they're permanent, maybe we can make something happen with that. We'll see. Potions or candy. The problem, additionally, is that it's really hard to actually find that many shrines over the course of a run. Sometimes you don't really see any of them. There's equipment that makes shrines appear. I'd rather not have to rely on those though, you know? Guess we'll save the upgrade here. Although we do have a blacksmith now. We can upgrade something a couple of times. I don't know, the bow. The bow's been fine. Yeah, I think we can probably upgrade this. Or we can go to the shop. I'm going to the shop. Boink, boink, boink. Pardon? Recover a heart whenever you repair your armor. I guess you can use the anvil to repair your armor repeatedly? Interesting. So you can heal to full at a anvil. I did not think that's how that would work, but that's cool. Okay. Nifty. +1 mana, increased magic find. Good accessory. The Dark Moon Pendant. Grants increased cursed hit chance. Once per room on spending souls, gain gold. Yeah. I'll go for the burger. Mason says, Nambi, will you marry me and we can hydrate and eat cheese together forever? Oh, I do love a good cheese. How can I get in on the steal? Helmet or a set item? I mean, don't need, don't want. I don't know, give me a set item. Hold on. Do it like this, we can stack up 2 different DOTs. And also he's on fire, but only a little bit. Wheel into your DMs. For my mother's birthday, she got 20 pounds of Edam cheese, says Nambi. That sounds pretty good. Just give me a big old block of Parmesan, man. Oh, the ultimate hard cheese. Increased cold damage. Increased cold damage to bow and crossbow attacks. There's synergies there, especially with our own thing. Increased movement speed, round shield. I mean, we already have Paladin shield, so I guess I'll take this for now. We've got a very cold bow. Parmesan comes in wheels, not blocks. If you get it large enough, yes. Small enough, though, it does come in blocks. Oh, so many ethereal dice. We're gonna re-roll into so many, I don't know, auras? Aura, aura, aura! It's like exactly 1,000 damage. Hold on, got him. Pixely, welcome, how are you doing? Mana Star, Chill additionally adds a chance for critical hits, increased ailment duration, and makes ailments inflicted by non-crits have double effect. Is ailment Snowbrand? No. However, chill is an ailment that reduces movement speed, so it would have doubled movement speed reduction, I believe. Poison is an ailment. Is it like, okay, poison is a stackable poison damage over time ailment Snowbrand is a cold damage over time status effect. Does this mean that's an ailment? I don't know. You know, sometimes the wording and the phrasing on these is not actually what you would think that they are. I'm just gonna reroll. Increase attack speed per aura you have. 50% totally. Aura build? I mean, potion buff, also pretty good. But give me that aura buff. This is a 50% attack speed buff, which is pretty good. I'll take it. Ooh, I will definitely take this. Grants increased damage depending on how good you are. We're definitely gonna take that too. We'll use the blacksmith stone, that's mimic. And 30% currently. Cold is an elemental damage. We are doing range damage. I don't know, dump the 3 intelligence. What does intelligence grant us? Critical hit chance? I'd rather have 30% bonus damage, I guess. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. And the Abyss Cloak grants Corruption Aura that inflicts corruption and debuffs enemies to take dark damage from you and your companions. It's another aura thing, okay. Let's equip that. I've never had 3 auras. Aura. This looks complex. It's really not. It's really just, hey, aura. Yeah, we don't need throwing knives anymore. We'll probably get rid of our other weapons too, but let's see what these are. Blub, 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 blub. 2 different explosion weapons. The firework launcher. Okay, I mean, that looks awesome. And the flamerang, which is a fire boomerang. I thought this was an explosion boomerang. But what's weird is that we already get more damage over time with the bow, as opposed to this. But I don't know, firework gun? It just sounds good. Probably got those. We don't need the intelligence charm. Muscle charm I would like to keep. Invincibility charm I would like to keep. Diamond armor we probably don't need anymore. Adds 3 to curse. Oh, but still corruption aura. Let's give it a shot. Paladin shield might want to keep still. White robe, if we get a shrine status effect, maybe. And I guess we'll hold on to these because they're easy to sell. There we go. Ashen Ren asks, why are there 3 circles around you? Aura! It's another mimic! Hold up. This is a great opportunity, I think, to drink. Increased damage over time. Increased damage. I can get some wine. I can go for a good wine. There we go. Now, we don't have to pay for a blood mimic, do we? I don't think so. Okay, let's see what we got here. The Cluck Eye Bow. 20% chance to shoot ducks. It's fun, but not reliable, but a lot of damage. And if we do get that perk that is explosion damage is fire-based, that might be kind of nice. Lucky hit chance, meh. On level up, gain a soul heart. That could be really good, but we're not anywhere close to leveling up. We could micromanage that. Primary attack deals damage and inflicts shriek. It's 200% infliction damage. Actually, our current weapon's still better. Well, the range is a little bit lower though. I mean, I think we're good. Spells 1 stack of curse. I guess it doesn't work on the armor, unfortunately. So let's take this stuff. I got a lot of junk on me that I'm not using and should probably get rid of. That's fine. Javelin's home. Yeah, but I've got the quiver going on with the snow angels. The quiver's actually buffing our damage by like 500? I guess it adds a flat damage that's then multiplied by all of our multipliers. Interesting. Rub, rub, rub. Wealth or might? Might upgrades our weapon to level 4. Wealth is like 300 gold. 100 gold. I still think it's worth it because we can upgrade to level 4 at the shop, right? Accessory or melee weapon? I don't think it matters. You know what? It's reroll for no reason. I mean, we do a lot of damage. As a strength intelligence paladin using a bow, we do a lot of damage though. Armored quiver is hilariously synergistical, except I think that the cold damage is worth more right now. Meteor helmet is armor and can be used for more mana, so that's tempting. Mana additionally grants more damage over time. Interesting, but we can't use it. Increased damage based off of curse, could use it. Because the armor curses us. What am I looking at? I was gonna look at, we have 3 curse, which is 30% damage, and mana gives us 30% damage. I think I want the meteor hat and try to get the meteor, well, do I want meteor armor with a Abyss cloak? I don't know. Just gonna, I'll take what is probably the best item here. I'll take this. What's our equip load? 105. It's not that much. Not that much. I'll level up, get a soul heart. Need to remember to equip this charm. Why not just equip it now? Dump 10% range damage. There you go. I have to pick up something is the thing. I have to pick up something so we can move on from this. Increased damage dealt to undead, adds a block. Lower chance for curse to take effect depending on how good you are. You know what? Why not? Don't even need the auras. Well, the auras grant me 75% attack speed buff right now. That's pretty good. Petrified mana, I'll take it. So weirdly enough, the auras are actually really, really effective. Flask refill or treasure rock. Oh, I should have equipped Paladin shield so we got the free heal. That's what I should have done. Also, I should use this. It adds a lot of visual noise. Also, happy 4th of July! Woo! All right, that took way longer than I thought. Increased burn tick speed. It's not burn tick though, it's just fire damage. Here's the thing, I can't hold all this stuff, okay? We're gonna come here, we're gonna sell a bunch of stuff. I will sell Equip Load Charm. I will sell Fletcher Charm. I will sell Hammer. I will sell White Robe. I will sell... We can just dump this later and replace it with this charm. I think that's acceptable. There you go. Freed up some Sell the freaking rocket launcher. I'm not using it, let's be honest. There we go. 68 inch. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, sweet. A game of bite-sized baddies. A game for you and your people. Wait, how tall? How much is 68 inches? That's it's just under 6 feet. Why did I think it was like so tiny? Maybe it's 6.8 inch pianist. We should upgrade the bow that we're using. And if only I could repair, but I can't. Oh, it worked! Because the helmet does it. There you go. Go to the tavern. More bombs. I mean, we always need bombs. Snow Angel, Snow Angel. Honestly, we could add the enchantment modifier, which means we can remove mana catalyst as an accessory. Kind of like that. And then we can remove this, so now we don't need this amulet anymore. Oh, I can't buy a second branch. Okay, that's fine. Lose next in 4 rooms. Sure, I will buy a replacement wine for 4 rooms from now. 12,000 damage on the DOT? What the heck? What the heck? I'll look at my pansy. Here to help, says Nambi. Excuse me. I try to keep it PG around here. Throw up them fisticuffs. Unlucky hit with a bow or crossbow, trigger a beam of light, dealing 1,000 to 2,000 radiant damage with a quarter-second cooldown. On kill, gain berserk gloves, 20% more movement and attack speed for 8 seconds, and then adds to your unarmed attacks. A chance to upgrade food. That's actually really good. I do like Chef's Hat. And then a power orbital. I mean, this does nothing on bosses. Doesn't really help that much on the enemies themselves. Unlucky hit, trigger a bow, or unlucky hit with a bow or crossbow, trigger a beam of light is fine, but we already have a quiver that's seemingly really good. It's a 50% damage buff. I guess it's because the bow has roughly 200 to 400 damage, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'll take the Chef's Hat. Why not? Give me more food. I love food. Dun, 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 dun. Nami says Abe complains to the devs that there isn't port in the game. I do love me a good port. I bought port the other day. I haven't had any yet. How are you doing so much damage with the bow? So Snowbrand is the effect of the bow. It's basically double the damage we do. It does twice that damage per second. So it's doing, if it does 2,000 damage, it's doing 8,000 DPS in fire damage. So that's why this bow is absurdly powerful right now. I hit an enemy once and then they're dead. Also, got loud all of a sudden. Rare weapons. I already have a good rare weapon. I'm going for the weapon. You never know what you're gonna find. Like a star cannon. Or the occult relic crossbow. Dark damage, inflicts silver bolts. Which does 100% of accumulated infliction damage as wound damage. Star cannon and the drain scepter inflicts drain and grants invigorate. But what is sap? Inflicts drain, grants invigorate. Sap is a debuff. Okay, that's not applicable. Why are you showing me that? We can try the bow. Nah, I was kind of hoping it would be like a multi-shot bow, but it is not, unfortunately. That's okay. That's okay, Dad. Cursed consumables, I don't have a key. So we have to go to the cursed consumables. Luckily, we do have no chance for curse taking effect. We are gonna hopefully get a purging stone though. I'd still like to not be cursed if I can avoid it. Nope. Wait a minute. Well, I guess the payout was cursed, but the payout being cursed meant that I didn't get payouts that I wanted. Seems weird. Seems like I got a little bit screwed on that one, didn't it? Dude, the intelligence is out of this world. Now I just need anything that makes my intelligence grant auras. Look at this. We are the smartest Paladin you've ever seen. There we go. It's down here. Wyvern armor. I don't care. On third hit with the occult bow, it does extra damage. It's Vane from LOL. It doesn't actually do extra damage on the third hit. Oh, on Silverbolt it does. I see what you mean. Yeah. Still, the damage didn't seem that good. On non-triggered lucky hitfire hammer, no stats from strength, dexterity, or intelligence, but reversed equip load. Chill additionally adds critical hit damage. Burn ticks. Burn is not Snowbrand. 175% of cold infliction damage? Oh, because we have more mana now. When you've dealt exactly one elemental damage type in 4 seconds, gain increased effect and duration of ailments you inflict. Again, it doesn't say it's an ailment. Critical hit chance is 0, but you gain crushing hit chance. We have high crit chance because of our intelligence, so I don't want to take this. Strength counts towards dexterity scaling. Critical hits with melee and range trigger the attack of a magic weapon. No, intelligence gives buffs and auras. Yes, please. So all of a sudden, look at that aura. Also, our buffs are better, which means that the mana buff is better. So now Snowbrand is higher. And then we also have other buffs that are helping as well. Like, I guess these are probably considered buffs. I would have to imagine. There we go, look at this. And we're never gonna have only one damage type in the past 4 seconds. I have so many auras around me. Aura, aura, aura! That corruption is not stacking up as fast as I would like. Okay. Increase lightning. 1 luck. Increase effects of booze. Increase effect of mana flux. 100% increase effect of mana flux, and it's a glove. We could get rid of the amulet for 1 luck, though. Dude, I am a magic paladin. I know my role. Increase damage depending on how good you are. Okay, that's what we're taking. Eden's Touch legendary gloves. While good, your primary attacks inflict judgment. Consume stacks to deal accumulated radiant damage as radiant damage upon reaching 3. I can't get both. I mean, it is legendary, but I did just pick these up. This uses more mana drain. Is it because of this? It is, it adds to the mana drain. I mean, we're a damn machine gun. That's pretty good. Primary attacks inflict judgment. Consumes all stacks to deal 100% of accumulated radiant infliction damage as radiant damage upon reaching 3 stacks. Additionally, judgment damage is now based on total infliction damage. I don't think this is that good because the primary value of this run is the Snowbrand damage over time. It's so high, but that's not going to count for this damage in any way. It's completely independent because it's not radiant damage. And when this thing goes off, that is radiant damage, it's not cold damage, so that also will not trigger the Snowbrand effect. So this is just like every 3 attacks. So every 7,500 damage, do another 7,500 damage. So it's not that important, because the Snowbrand only scales off of cold infliction damage, not radiant damage. Judgment does radiant damage on reaching 3 stacks, so they're not gonna synergize with each other, I think. Judgment damage is now based on total infliction damage. Yeah. Because your primary attack inflicts judgment, your primary attack is not Snowbrand. Your primary attack is 1791 to 2442 cold damage. So yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm like 99% positive it's not gonna work the way you think it works. Instead, I'm gonna take this, because I can equip it, and now we have 80% damage, 100% damage buff. There you go. So now we have 4,000 base damage. This has buffed our damage almost by a factor of 2. Unless I'm reading it wrong. But you know, I am just reading, I'm reading the words of the description, right? Judgment is based off of inflicted radiant damage. Your primary attacks also do judgment powering up, which is the cold damage, not the Snowbrand. It's a different effect. Someone, look, try it in your own run. Try it in your own run. However, what did I say? I said that the important thing here is the DOT. We've just doubled the DOT damage, basically. I'm happy with that. Ah, another baseball bat, man. Arc Staff. Primary attack is Chain Lightning. I'm gonna equip this, because we might get the perk that is on crits fire your magic weapon, and this is a pretty good magic weapon, it seems. You know, we could just put it in that slot, but we're gonna go to a pawn shop at some point anyways. You know, it's one of those things where I'm reading literally the words that they say means that it won't work, but maybe it actually does work because it's not phrased correctly. It's like the, is it or is it not? Is Snowbrand an ailment? Because it doesn't say it's an ailment, it says chill is an ailment. Snowbrand is not an ailment, so. Ceremonial knife? Nah. Pocket magic, a porn star's name. I like that. Fish and chips. I think that ultimately there was no going wrong though. Ooh, that was a fast attack, you son of a gun. Pair armor, get a key. I think I'd like to get a key. Need to kill them before they get a second shot off, I'm realizing. Take a mimic. Oh, it's a lot of weapons, hold on. Gunshaku. And the double axe, hits twice. Gunshaku's always a funny weapon. I don't think it's particularly good. This weapon is also considered ranged and a gun. Ooh, so it's a flail-ranged melee gun. It's also a channeling weapon, but that's kind of fun because it has more ways of synergizing. I do like that, I do like that. What? I have 2 legendary bows all of a sudden? What happened? I just walked into the room. Grants a Phantasm Companion that inflicts fear and gives you more damage dealt to feared enemies. Holy crap! Yeah, I mean, this is what I want, synergizing with the radiant damage bonuses we get. And the cold damage bonuses we get. Hold on. Is this not? Oh, I don't have any armor, so radiant damage bonus is 0. Cold damage bonus is 85 to 115 on this, though. That could be fun. And then Zenith. Sword melee, 9 attacks per second? Primary attack cycles between dealing 400 to 1400 fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage, poison damage, dark damage, and radiant damage. Okay, that is also cool. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, we will try these weapons. Now I gotta figure out like what I need to hold on to, what I don't need to hold on to. I guess we can make them drain mana. Keep the Paladin helmet, I suppose. Meteor, I wanna keep the Meteor helmet too. There you go. We don't need Gunchaku, let's be honest. Whew. It's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a Terraria reference. When you have mana flux, your attacks trigger leaves. On the tally of 5 burn ticks. I guess we have a burn aura? You can stack burn and bleed. Melee weapons count as single-handed weapons. You gain no more stats from strength. On draining mana, trigger unpredictable lightning. Quick load capacity. When an enemy takes radiant damage, gain holy fire, which adds fire damage to your attacks. Critical hits with melee and non-ranged weapons trigger the attack of a non-channeling magic weapon in your first slot. So we can get this for free. Pocket magic. Can we have pocket magic? Let's try the Phantasm Bow real quick. Hi guys. What is happening? Seems pretty good. I don't know what weapon I want though, because they're all good. Increase effective ailments. Whoa. Periodically mark enemies with Hunter's Mark every 4 seconds. Guaranteed lucky hits on your targets. Increased aura radius, the Inquisitor mask, auras deal double damage. I want them all. These are all good. And I've never seen this before, but it's perfect. But what the heck is this? Increase effective ailments. Burn is a fire damage over time ailment. Shock is an ailment. Poison's an ailment. Gloom is an ailment. Glitter is an ailment. And this is increased effect of ailment. So this is more burn and poison and lucky hit chances, I think. It's pretty good. I can't equip it with the bow at the same time. I can equip it with this. No, I can't equip it with the sword either. I guess I can't equip this. It's got to be a one-handed weapon. Hey, Segus Jr., welcome. How are you doing? I do like the hat, though. Auras deal double damage, more aura radius. Look at this aura, man. What do we take? That's the ultimate question. What the hell do we take? Man, the DOT from this is absurd, though. But I've got 2 legendaries and also a good bow that I've been loving so far. If I can make 2-handed melee weapons one-handed, Zenith plus the Rainbow Talisman would be very good. So I'm going to... I'm gonna... I want them all! Okay, I'm gonna dump Snow Angel, won't you be mine? Because, I mean, we've got a legendary phantasm here. Look at this. That's pretty good, right? But it's not DOT, though. Okay, just dump this. Take this. I want it all. Get me out of here before I overthink it. There are some hard decisions to make in this run. We do a lot of damage very quickly. Epic weapons, yeah, sure. Tinkertop crossbow. Critical hits repeat, it's pretty good. The Quencioli, aka the thing that I always think is stuffed pasta. And the Orb Wand. Orb Wand might be better than Arc Staff. I gotta... Okay, I'm gonna dump Mana Catalyst. I'm sorry, Mana Catalyst. You're a good item. You've done good stuff for me. But I gotta dump something. Okay? I'm sorry. Give her heart whenever you repair your armor. Paladin shield. I think I can probably drop the Paladin set at this point. We're not synergizing at all with our class perk, but like, oh well. It's kind of how I feel about that. Oh well. This is why I think Orb Wand is pretty good. Just fire these giant frost blasts repeatedly. Meteor armor. +1 armor. Okay, I mean, this is pretty good. I'm draining mana for fun mana. Okay, here's, dump this, take this. Sorry, I'm not gonna use you. The real question is that worth it? The answer is I don't know, because I really like having the aura because it is buffing our attack speed, which seems fantastic. And we could get rid of the chef's hat, so we could get armor, 2 armor, 2 mana. I like that, actually. Now we just need the amulet again that I just got rid of. Does slow us down a little bit, but I'm gonna dump the chef's hat. And I'm gonna dump Paladin hat. Sorry, Paladin hat. I think I'm gonna dump Snow Angel at some point too. Shop or Soul Heart? Give me a shop. Grants holy aura that inflicts judgment and debuffs enemies to take radiant damage. It's the one I was thinking of. Bola. Bola is a stackable status effect that after not refreshing for 1 second deals damage. Okay, so would we rather have Corruption Aura or Holy Aura? This one also provides armor, which synergizes. Holy Aura inflicts judgment and then it'll explode. Versus Corruption. Permanently increases damage taken by 1% per stack up to 100. It's so slow though. Okay, I think we'll take it. Harrison, welcome. How are you doing? It honestly should merge. I mean, I do want more item slots, but I always want more item slots. But getting the armor means now we're doing radiant damage with our primary weapon because we have the Crusader buff active, finally, again. 1 HP or the Tavern. We don't need 1 HP. Blood altar. Yes, we'll go to the blood altar. We should also buff these weapons. So, we should buff them with Mana Star. Hold up. Here's what we do. No. We re-roll to get the lady that gives us the mana buff. Hold on. Do it again. Again! Yes. Now, do we put this on Zenith or Phantasm? Because they're both good. This only has damage scaling S with dexterity, and our dexterity is the lowest stat. So you know what? Zenith me. So now this has mana drain, so it buffs the damage pretty intensely, and then also, that's so many bullets. All right, that's pretty good. I can't get another one though, I don't think. Yeah, she does not want to give me a second one. I also do not have a key, now that I think about it. That's okay. Puke? Oh, I still have those buffs active, I guess. That's okay. Buy one for the road. Unlucky hit, inflict fragility. You know what? No, I'm done with you. I don't have any summon companions. Interesting. That is very fast. That's it. Zenith? No, I think I said Zenith or Zenith. I don't know which one it is. Zenith or Zenith? Zen as in the everyone's most hated level in Half-Life, or I don't have a joke for the other one. Increased damage with hits that trigger mark, movement speed, critical hit damage, +1 mana star. I mean, we're kind of doing this. Take it. Just gonna puke. Is it data or data? It says pixely. Well, that's the same word. I guess we're going for more intelligence. It's pretty good. I still like this though. I still like this too. Resin and gold. Resin and gold. I think the thing is that the run is good enough and our weapons are good enough that it doesn't matter what we take, and I like that in a run. I'm not gonna be able to go to the black market, but that's fine. I can open this hole. This one's made for me. Yeah, okay. Cursed candy? I'd rather it not be cursed. I have dice I can reroll. I do love just firing all of those orbs repeatedly. Random resin or blacksmith? We'll go to the blacksmith because I want to upgrade these weapons a little bit more. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Mel Thompson says, I tried to convince my Polish wife a dandelion is pronounced dandelion. Not a dandelion! Dandelion! Get out of here. Look, look, look. Ah, yes. 5 XP. We max out in one more. Equip load. Increase stats from int. Or rage for increased attack speed. Increase stats from int. Current stats from int are critical hit chance, increased stats granted by mana, increased effect of buffs, increased aura radius. So it would double. No, I think we learned this last time. It only increases the base stats from intelligence, not everything under intelligence. The base stats from intelligence are critical hit chance and increased stats from mana, not buffs and aura, because that's a part of influence. No, dominance. I think this is a reroll. Now, effect and duration of mana flux seems pretty good. It's already doubled thanks to this. So I don't know if this would double it again. Holy Fire would basically be active all the time. I want to reroll it again. Zerg, welcome. How are you doing today? Increase stats by mana to mana draining weapons and mana regen. Triggering a lightning, fire, or cold effect increases those damage types. Yes, this is what we want, because we do all of it. We are gonna crush it. By doing any damage, we will get something that buffs all of our damage. Now, we're not gonna be able to use this dang Rainbow Talisman, unfortunately, but that's okay. I could equip this armor and then get more mana stars, but I want to fight the boss with this many auras. I think we might get something from it. I will gain favor. And I'm going for mana, weirdly enough. Boots and gloves and boots and gloves and boots and gloves and give me maybe boots? Yeah, that's pretty good damage. I think Forethought plus gloves gives 12 seconds of gloves, or 12 seconds of flux. This doesn't double the duration, so it wouldn't actually give it any more duration, I don't think. Speed boosts. That's very fast. But considering that, oh, we're not cursed, we only have one curse now. We could probably take those. Increased damage per potion buff you have. Mortars, and +1 revive. I'll go with the boots. I'll be very freaking fast. And I think we're good. Let me just double check. This is the wrong button. +5. Metafusion says, hey Zerg, how's Wizard with the gun treating you? He says, it's fine, I only play rarely. I don't think I like Wizard with a gun. I haven't played it on stream, but I still don't think I like it. We don't need equip load capacity. I'll go for the booze. How long do these buffs last for? Not long. What do we have? Critical hit multiplier. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Can't hold both. Should have gotten rid of it a long time ago. Set item? We don't have any set pieces we're trying to complete. Where are you? There you are. A random potion effect. Lucky hit chance or highest attribute. What's our current lucky hit chance? 0! Let's go for the attribute. I'll take some bombs. Good luck, Bahamut. Oh! Couldn't do anything. Pixley says, seems more like a survival game than an actual rogue. Yeah, it is a... It's a game that I don't think lives up to the hype. On primary attack, shoot missiles. Beam attacks from you and your companions inflict vulnerability. We don't have beam attacks. Percent modifiers to movement speed also applies to damage dealt by your companions. I mean, the only thing here that I would ever want is rocket gauntlets. But I think we already do enough damage that the damage from the rocket gauntlets are not that meaningful. I'd rather have just more attack speed, I guess. Worthy. Not that much of a rogue, but not a survival. Yeah, it's not a survival game in the way that Don't Starve is a survival game where you have like food and hunger mechanics, but it is very grindy from what I've seen of it. Critical hit chance or tomes. Let's see if we can get anything fun here. Explosion damage inflicts burn. We could have had. Also increases burn damage by 35%. Power increases burn damage. Power potion is giving me power. Maybe we could use rocket gauntlets with that. It'll be a sick amount of burn. Critical hit multiplier at close range. Honestly, I don't care. I guess we could obsidian dice something, but I think our stuff is fine. Like, our stats are great. It's a weird build, it's a weird run, but like it works. Increased companion damage. Yeah, I'll take that. Random potion or trigger damage. I'm going potion because we buff our own buffs, so we'll buff whatever this is. Increased damage with non-crits. Our crit chance is actually really high. Why does that matter? Well, because the, we don't need bombs. All of the DOTs are affected based off the crit chance, so all we need to do is crit once. Star Fury! Primary attack deals damage, secondary attack does slashing damage and can hit multiple times. Vampire Fangs, repeat damage. Twilight Branch! We could put that on our bow, or we could just get +1 luck. Dude. Now we have I mean, Twilight Branch didn't work. What? I wanted it to give this thing. Or did it just random? It just added a an enchantment. It wasn't arcane. Never mind. I thought it was gonna add specifically arcane. That's fine. Whatever. It doesn't. The room took a while. We need to walk in with the mana flux buff. Power potion, that's a good one. Hello, friend. I think I'm gonna have to wait for the entire phase to end, but you're dead? I think I also have to wait for this phase to end, but you should also already be dead. No, maybe not. Well, that was a fun run. Is this like the 5th run in a row where I kind of like, I thought that was a secret room, it's just stars, where I get really good legendary weapons at some point during the run, or maybe not legendary, but just good weapons. I guess that's what you want to have happen on all of your runs, but it's funny that it happened again. We had a very intelligent Paladin run. Didn't rely on the strength at all, but it was a very fun run. I enjoyed that one. Who's next on the docket? Who's the next character to play as? It might end up being the monk, but I wouldn't mind also playing as the samurai, I think. Your weapon attacks inflict retribution. I don't know what that means, so it'll be fun to see what that is and actually play around with that. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if I want to go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Tiny Rogues.